Alright guys, I thought the fourth season of Game of Thrones was going to end much more brutally and harshly, but instead it raised even more questions. And wrapped up so softly that it only proves just how incredibly this series is. I'm more than excited. Today I'm going to react to the next season, and this is season number 5, first and second episodes. Okay guys, I can't wait anymore, alright? Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and let's get started. Tyrion, where are you now? To me, he's a pure monster, and he raised so many monsters, like his daughter, his grandson. And I'm seriously worrying about Khaleesi. Oh, now she's feeling really unsure. I don't see any confidence in her action anymore.
We shouldn't be out here alone.
Why not?
But if he finds out...
The dresses, guys.
You don't need to be afraid of my father.
Who is your father?
Are you sure? We shouldn't go in.
Of course
Doesn't
we
look
should.
friendly. Ah, she's too curious. What's inside? There's fire. Maybe it's a witch place.
Get out. Get out! Listen to your friend.
She's a witch.
They said that you were terrifying, with cat's teeth and 3 eyes. You're boring.
You don't know what I am.
I know you're a witch, and you can see the future. Tell me mine.
Everyone wants to know their future.
Would you like to know your future? I think it's a bad idea.
Tell me my future, or I'll have your 2 boring eyes gouged out of your head.
Oof, she's really cruel.
Your blood. Give me a taste.
Why? I thought about that. I was right. Now you can feel that. Am I right?
3 questions you get. You won't like the answers.
Ooh.
I've been promised to the prince. When will we marry?
Wow.
You're with the king.
But I will be
wow.
queen.
Oh, yeah.
Is it the second question?
For a time. And comes another. More beautiful. Cast you down and take all you hold dear.
Will the king and I have children?
No, the king will have 20 children.
Oh my, 20.
And you will have 3.
That doesn't make sense.
Gold will be their crown. Gold. Their shrouds.
I guess she didn't like her answers.
We have to go.
Stew! Oh my goodness! 20 kids! Now we know. How many kids?
Your Grace, we
Do you
are
like this
honoured by
one?
your presence.
I want a moment alone with him.
But Your Grace, many of these lords
Her father. Oh, his dad. His funeral of her father. Oh. I guess you know who did it.
He never wanted you to be a king's guard.
What he built, it's ours. He built it for us. He meant it for us. All of it.
They?
All of them out there.
They're waiting in line to make
please.
sure he's really dead, and they're still set to work on tearing us apart.
They have nothing to do. The man who murdered our father, he tore us apart. He's the enemy.
What they
And
want.
now our father is dead. That little monster is out there somewhere
Oh,
drawing
come
breath.
on.
Did you set him free?
She hates her brother. Oh no. No, it's not him.
Tyrion may be a monster, but at least he killed our father on purpose. You killed him by mistake.
No, come on, stop blaming him.
When it occurs to you to do something, you do it. Look at the consequences. Here they are. He loved you more than anyone in this world.
I think he didn't know this word at all. Don't get her too close, please. She's really... Arya? No, it's Tyrion's box. Wow. I'm really sorry. Oh, hi! Need some rest.
Apologies. I still don't see why I had to stay at Crate once we set.
If they catch you, they catch me. I cannot say I feel overly guilty of...
Did you stuff your shit through one of those air holes?
Pick up your shit and throw it overboard.
You did it, thank you. I think it smells so bad.
Home of my colleague, Illyrio Mapatis, a group of people who saw Robert Baratheon. We tried to do what was best for the realm, and thus began the chain of mistakes. Westeros needs to be saved from itself.
Much better.
My lord?
Don't think I am anymore.
Please. Don't even think like that. You're the smartest man.
Are you lord if you kill your father? Revoke your nobility for killing us.
You already drank yourself across the Narrows. We are talking about the future of our country.
The future is shit.
Well, don't drink, please. Don't do it anymore. He's killing himself. Looks like Egyptian statue. Oh, wow. Oh, they're able to visit some places like that, am I right? One of the soldiers, one of the... Can you hear the sound behind the wall?
Daar alsjeblieft.
What are you gonna do, guys? The female voice is making him more hippier. It's like a lost child. Oh my god, what's going... What? No! Who did it? Why? Why?
They left it on the body.
They've never killed before.
Conquerors always meet with resistance.
He did not risk his life fighting for his freedom, and I did not take up residence in this pyramid so I could watch the city below decline into chaos. I want him buried with honor in the Temple of the Graces.
Sons of the Harpy will hear that message.
Them very angry.
Find the men who did this.
How are you gonna find that? Through the girl? I guess you know who's this girl and you could ask her.
Sunday, not.
I wanted to speak with you.
They're all willing to live just to let him talk. Wow.
Why do you come?
White Rat, the unsullied. I have heard they found his body in a brothel.
What about you?
May I ask you why? Why would an unsullied go to a brothel?
I do not know.
I don't go.
I must go.
Oh, hi, Jon Snow.
If it wasn't heavy, it wouldn't stop a sword. Now, get it up. Keep your shield up.
He's a good teacher, guys. He's too kind.
Shouldn't you be training too?
Or you know.
Hardly a new recruit. How many brothers can say that they've killed a White Walker and I might be the first in history.
They're poachers and thieves, not soldiers.
That one hates me.
If Sir Alice is chosen as the new Lord Commander, he hates the wildlings. All the wildlings.
Don't let them send us away.
And people say he's a good man. He's running against Sir Alice.
Sam.
Wherever you go, I go too.
They'll execute you.
Get to pivot.
The king wants a word.
Oh, she's like a ghost. And like, why are you looking at him like that? Like she's in love with him? Hmm?
You're not cold, my lady.
The Lord's fire lives within me, Johnson.
Okay.
Are you a virgin?
Now she looks younger than in the previous part.
No.
Good.
Good? But he answered the question.
Bastard of Winterfell.
You know who rules at Winterfell now?
Who's Bolton?
Traitor who plunged a dagger in Robb Stark's heart. Don't you want to avenge him?
I want a great many things, your grace. But I'm a sworn brother of the Night's Watch now.
I've been talking to your sworn brothers. Some love you.
They're good men.
Many don't. Seen taking the body of a wildling girl.
It's where she belonged.
Too much affection for the wildlings.
They were born on the wrong side of the wall. Doesn't make them monsters.
Tywin Lannister is dead. He can't protect them now. I shall mount Roose Bolton's head on a spike.
Born to play no part.
Talking about the damned Night's Watch. Talking about the wildlings.
Oh, wow. You want to join them? And you could be a great...
You want the wildlings?
I swear to follow me, I'll pardon them. One, I'll declare them citizens of the realm.
It's a fair offer.
Oh.
If man kneels before me and swears his loyalty.
Don't think that's likely.
That's why he needs you. You have to talk to... Okay, it's not my...
Convince him to bend the knee.
Grace.
Or he burns.
How much time do I have?
Nightfall.
For few hours, I guess, no more. Oh, hi!
Attack, my lord!
Don't cross your feet.
Be a great warrior.
Great warrior. He swings a sword like a girl with palsy.
Just wait. You have to teach him.
Sword up, my lord!
Bad news.
Some boys develop more slowly. He's still young.
He's 13.
He has
Sure,
other
I know.
gifts.
Does he?
The gift of a great name. That's all one needs.
Thank you for all you've done for me.
I have no doubt that on my return, Robin's...
She looks like him, even the type of the costume.
As for his skill, he makes no promises.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Well, we head north at some point. He said Sansa had a brother at Castle Black. A few days' ride from the King's Road. That'll take us...
Us? Oh, Jamie Lannister told me you weren't safe in the capital. You're hundreds of miles from King's Landing. You're safe.
I'm your squire.
Do you even know what a squire is?
An attendant to a knight.
I'm not a knight.
Where would I go?
I don't care. I'm not your mother.
I love her accent. I don't care. She's actually a very beautiful woman.
You swore to find the Stark girls.
She didn't want my protection. I didn't ask for your advice. I don't want anyone following me.
Where did you go
All
for
I ever
now?
wanted was to fight for a lord I believed. Good lords are dead and the rest are monsters.
You told Lord Royce we were going to the Fingers.
They're really close each other, guys.
But we're heading west.
Yeah.
To betray us, he already would have.
Lord Royce might be as honourable as he... Do you trust all those knights and ladies?
Do you trust the carriage driver or the knights escorting?
No. Do you have any plan?
I pay them well.
So where are we going? To a land where you trust everyone?
Even Cersei Lannister can't get her hands on them.
And do you want to leave over there or just for a visit?
Your father was a force to be reckoned with, but just being in his presence was enough to make it so clear the person you were dealing with. What a force to be reckoned with.
Thank you so much for your kind words.
Deepest condolences, Your Grace. Sid Varys, I often warn.
Who's that?
Cousin
Who are
Martha.
you?
I hardly recognised you.
I apologise for my son's appearance. They call themselves sparrows, bloody fanatics. They never would have come to the capital when Tywin was alive.
Grow out of it, whatever it is.
She doesn't want to stay with anyone in this room. Now I guess she's worried about her own life and about her people, her kids.
It wasn't my wounds that needed healing.
What could you possibly have done to warrant my forgiveness?
I led you into the darkness. I tempted you into our unnatural relation.
What do you mean? What kind of...
There was the king, his boar hunt, his wine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Explain me,
I'm
what
a
do you mean?
different person now. They watch over all of us, ready to dole out mercy. Their world
changed
is at
so
hand. I will
much.
pray for your father's soul.
Tywin Lannister's soul needs your help.
You know, from the beginning, I didn't realize that this is the same guy. Like, oh my gosh.
That's the Sunspear bit right there. And that's where the mountains are. Is Sunsnake? Stone Spear?
Sandstone.
Just there.
Fine. It's dawn.
It's a little bit unusual to see such a scenes in the show, you know.
Dawn, High Garden, anywhere but here.
Open scenes. Guys, it's very unusual. Wow, her brother.
We're late for dinner as it is.
Very respectful.
I'm very hungry.
Oh, they're fine. They're totally fine.
What's your name?
Oliver, my lady.
Is keeping the king waiting.
My lady.
The sweet voice. Such a honey voice. How old are you, girl?
Perhaps you might consider being a bit more discreet.
Everybody knows everything about everyone. What's the point in trying to keep a secret in a place like this?
In any event, you shouldn't keep your intended waiting.
Tywin's dead. Means no one can force Cersei to marry me.
You think I
Do you
want
think
that
she
woman
won't?
married to my brother?
She doesn't go to Highgarden, which means she stays in King's Landing, which means you're trapped here with Cersei Lannister.
Oh. She is definitely wanna be along over there as the only queen.
Eunuch, the spider.
Imp, half man. There are faster ways to kill yourself.
Not for a coward.
You are many things, my friend, but not a coward.
Yes, I fully agree with you.
You never told me why you set me free.
Your brother asked me to.
Would have said no. You risked your life, your position. You're not family. You owe me nothing.
I did it for the Seven Kingdoms. I believe men of talent have a part to play in the war.
It really makes sense.
You have many admirable qualities.
Take your time. Oh, come on.
Not well suited for work.
I think you are. You have your father's instincts for politics, and you have compassion.
Compassion.
There is something else.
I killed my lover with my bare hand. I shot my own father with a crossbow.
I never said you were perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
The land
Where?
where the powerful do not prey on the power.
Moats are filled with blood.
It's impossible, guys. Unfortunately.
If you sat on the Iron Throne, would you spread misery throughout the land?
I will never sit on the Iron Throne.
But you could help another climb those steps and take... The Seven Kingdoms need someone stronger than Tommen, but gentler than Stannis. A ruler loved by millions with a powerful arm who said anything about him.
Huh? What?
You have a choice, my friend. Or you can ride with me to Meereen, meet Daenerys Targaryen and decide...
Daenerys. Here we go. Here we go.
Myself to death on the road to Marine.
Nah.
The Unsullied start patrolling the streets of Miri. The wise masters of Yunkai have agreed to cede power to all matters of consequence will be brought to you for review. Politics is the art of compromise.
I'm a queen.
You're right, of course. It's easier to rule happy subjects than angry ones.
Slavery made them rich.
They do not ask for the return of slavery. They ask for the reopening of the fighting pits.
Where slaves fought slaves to the death.
Free men would fight free men. The pit fighters you liberated plead for this opportunity. Fearing that you respect their tradition.
How many times must I say no before you understand? Whatever he wants from me, he's not going to get it.
You should reopen the fighting pits.
Oh my gosh. What?
My mother
together.
I told you that. She likes to drink pear brandy. The less she made selling a body, the more she wants to drink. Sold me to the slaver she f***ed the night before. I was a bad child, but it was quick. Olos, who trained fighters for the pits. I had my first match when I was 16.
Defending the fighting pits.
I'm only here because of those pits.
He's still alive.
Soon I was famous. Ten made so much money for my master. He set me free when he died. I joined the Second Sons. You're the queen. Everyone's too afraid of you to speak truth. Everyone but me. You've made thousands of enemies. All show your strength. Here.
That's why I have the Unsullied patrolling the streets.
Chest full of gold. Combined army of Unsullied. You're the mother of dragons.
Not anymore. The dragons.
No one's seen Drogon in weeks. All I know, he's flown halfway across the world.
Maybe he's hiding somewhere.
I can't control them anymore.
Dragon queen with no dragons?
Don't tell him that. You know, don't tell him. You can't trust. You're frustrated. I do remember the last words like...
Viserion? Rhaegal?
They don't want to talk to you anymore.
Easy, easy.
She's not afraid of the fire. She shouldn't be afraid of that because she doesn't feel any pain. It's a fire.
So here we are. When we first met, you were my prisoner for our last meeting.
This doesn't have to be our last meeting.
But it will be.
I guess he's smart, man.
He wants me to bend the knee, and he wants the free folk to fight for him.
Shouldn't the king be bold?
Oh, I respect him. If he gets what he wants, I expect he'll be a better ruler than the but I'll never serve him.
Told me your people have bled enough.
That's right. Don't want them bleeding for Stannis Baratheon either.
Ents and Hornfoots, the Ice River clans, even the Giants. A life's work uniting them. You didn't do it for glory. You brought them together to save them.
To save their lives. And now you have to save their lives again.
My pride. This isn't about that.
Then bend the knee.
They followed me because they respected me. The moment I kneel for a southern king, that's all gone.
They could vote, actually, could ask them.
How many women? How many children? And you won't go out and rescue them because why? You're afraid of looking afraid.
No shame in that.
So, come on. Let them make a choice.
All they do it. Beheading.
They'll burn you alive.
Bad way to go. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to die. I don't want people to remember me like that. But it's better than betraying everything I believe.
And what happens to your people? You'd rather burn than kneel until winter comes. And the White Walkers come for us all.
You're a good lad. Why I won't enlist my people in a foreigner's war. There's no point explaining.
I think you're making a terrible mistake.
The freedom to make my own mistake.
What about other people? I think they still have some choice, right? It could be Jon Snow. She's already here.
Lance Raider, you've been called the king beyond the wall. Westeros only has one king. Bend the knee, I promise you mercy.
Come on, come on.
This was my home for many years. I wish you good fortune in the wars to come.
I'm leaving now. That's really tough scene. She's like an executor.
We all must choose, man or woman. Our choices are the same. We choose light, or we choose darkness. We choose the true God or the false. Free folk, there is only one true king. Here stands your king of light. Choose the darkness.
Oh, she's crazy. I don't like. Wait. He won't change his mind. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's enjoying actually. She can't watch. I fully understand you guys. No. Oh my god. Oh, Jon Snow, right? Hold on. Actually, I'm happy that you did it. Oh my god, it was really powerful. But I don't know what's supposed to be next. The consequences after this action. Tyrion, please, don't be mad on him. Please, please, please. It's one of my favorite. Jon Snow is so kind. I can't wait. I want to get the next episode. Okay, guys, let's go. Actually, I'm worried about Daenerys and her dragons. Unfortunately, they don't want to see her anymore. And it's actually sad. I think it's impossible to deal with them like a pet. Of course, they're not pets. They're dragons. But she raised them. It's like a story tale about all of these beautiful characters. And I love the actors, actually. They're doing so cool. The work, the impact, how they highlight the specific features of each character. It's beyond belief. Oh, hi, Arya. She's changing, by the way, yeah?
The old times, whenever Bravo stood in danger, stepped with fire in his eye.
He's just a statue.
I think it's not just a statue.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
How it's so impossible to find a man? Yummy. I love the shooting moments, all of these little things.
The house of black and white is where you'll find the man you seek. Yeah, I leave you.
Black and white.
Thank you for bringing me.
And the Bravos would have done the same. Valamogulis.
Valataharis.
She has a courage. She's a really brave girl. How old is she now? Looks like 12, 13 years old.
Hello. Valamogulis.
It's nothing. She forgot about the coin.
Jack and Hagar gave me this.
No one here by that name.
I crossed the narrow sea. I have nowhere else to go. But wait!
That's it? Wow. You could stay here for a while. Maybe they're checking you.
Cersei.
What I would do.
The mountain.
You have only 3 names.
Boulder Frey. Mare Enchant. Cersei.
How long you've been here?
Mare Enchant. Frey. The mountain.
No food. No water. No nothing.
Boulder Frey. The mountain.
But I don't see any windows. Only the gate. Do you want to knock at the door? Do you want to throw this coin? Right?
Must be good food if it's crowded.
Ale?
I love his expression. He likes the girl, right? Oh, hi!
Before we left, a maester gave you a raven scroll.
You are becoming an observant young lady. My marriage proposal has been accepted.
Thought you still mourned the death of my beloved Aunt Lice. I'll have some.
My lady.
What is it?
Sansa Stark. She's sitting with Peter Baelish.
Bunch of sponge project 620.
10.
You shouldn't fight.
On horse.
Find more.
Stop.
Why do men love it so much?
It gives some men courage.
Does it give you courage?
That's fair enough.
Lord Baelish, my name is Brienne of Tar.
What did he say about you? Your loyalty came free of charge. Someone appears to have paid quite a bit for it since then.
You can see your sword and other stuff.
Lady Sansa. I was her sworn sword. Gave my word I would find you and protect you and give my life for yours if need be.
It's not necessary, yeah?
You were Catelyn Stark's sworn sword. I knew Cat from the time we were children. She never mentioned you.
It was after Renly's murder. I tried to save him.
But you were accused.
Oh, come on, stop it.
What did happen?
He was murdered by a shadow with the face of Stannis Baratheon.
This woman swore to protect Renly. She swore to protect your mother. Why would I want somebody with your history of failure?
Oh, come on. Listen, Sansa.
Married her Aunt Lysa shortly before my beloved. We're family now, but experience has made me wary of outsiders.
If we can have a word alone.
No.
If I could explain.
I saw you at Joffrey's wedding.
Neither of us wanted to be there. Sometimes we don't have a choice.
And sometimes we do. You should leave.
We don't want our new friend wandering the countryside. Why don't you stay?
Man, ask you to say so.
She said no. He said yes. Everything is upside down. Because of the Sansa's choice. But Peter just have another choice. Other opinion about her.
Stop! Patrick!
Oh, Drake. I'm worried about your life. Actually, I did nothing. Cool. Okay, they're leaving.
Stop!
That's a good boy. Come on.
No, stop!
What the heck? Oh.
Guess that means you're unarmed.
Please. Ooh, she's very good. You know, she kills so many people.
Podrick, you can stand now.
Sansa Stark.
Wary of strangers as you should be. I saw her riding on the East Road with Littlefinger. We'll follow them.
That's it, you can
Both
stay.
Stark girls refused your service. Maybe you're released from your vow. They don't want your protection.
Do you think she's safe with Littlefinger?
For now, I think he needs her. Maybe even more. He might feel something. I'm not sure anymore.
A summons from the Queen.
There are only two like it in the world. The one I'm wearing, the one I gave to myself. Of course it's a threat. Our daughter's alone in Dawn, surrounded by people who blame us for the death of Oberyn and his sister.
Oh, actually, it's true.
I will burn their cities to the ground if they touch her.
She's crazy! Come on!
My daughter's in danger and you're worried I'm speaking too loud. Then don't call her your daughter. You've never been a father to her. Our eldest child murdered at his own wedding. Our only daughter shipped off to Dawn. Our baby boy set to marry that smirking from Highgarden.
I'm gonna make things better. I'm going to Dawn.
You can't just ask Prince Doran to... She's promised to his son.
I'm not going to ask him anything. Do you know where they're keeping her?
Oberyn mentioned the Water Gardens.
Is there anything else, Your Grace?
You're going to Dawn, a one-handed man.
I never said I was going alone.
No sunflowers. I don't like yellow. And music. I adore music, but...
This is your future wife, right?
No flutes. Then there's the food. Food, that's what they eat in the capital, don't they? Don't they?
Don't who?
People eat.
He didn't hear it. I think he's thinking about Tyrion now. Maybe he wanted to be...
A fine place.
You won't. We won't get to live at Stokewell. She calls me mean names and sometimes...
I think you're a good person. Your sister is a mean person.
She is.
She is.
That meanness comes around. People like your sister, they always get what's coming to them, eventually.
I guess she's realized. Oh, no.
Jamie fucking Lannister.
He wanna take you.
I was very sorry to hear about your father. My betrothed, Lawless.
A pleasure. Beautiful young bride you've chosen. When were you planning on getting married?
Just get on with it. There's no way this little visit could...
It's very good for you.
Money, money, money.
Lawless will be marrying Sir Willis Bracken. We made a deal, your sister and I. How is this good for me?
Because you're going to come with me and help me with something. I'm going to give you a much better girl and a much better castle.
Return from where?
Far south as south go.
Well. He's really mad, Lannister. This is you.
The prince does not wish to be disturbed.
Remove yourself from my path or I'll take that long...
Let her pass.
May I finish?
Your brother was murdered.
Water Gardens, staring at the sky and...
Trial by combat, by law that is numbered.
Brother.
You don't have to remind me.
What will you do about his death?
I will bury him.
The whole country would have you go to war.
Then we are lucky though.
The Sand Snakes are with me. They will avenge their father while you sit here in...
Oberyn is dead. This Lannister girl skips about the Water Garden, breathing our air.
Our air. Oh my god, she didn't do anything.
Let me have her.
Leave her alone.
Let me send her
please.
to Cersei. One finger at a time.
And you made him very happy. For that, you will always have a place in my heart. But we do not mutilate little girls.
Oh yeah, I'm so happy to hear it.
And how long will that be?
Oh, come on. I see what you mean. No?
The Unsullied are too conspicuous. See you coming from a mile off. They blend in. They overhear things in tavern. Break a few fingers. Overhear a few more.
They found the place, right? Maybe they found the girl?
No one here. We go.
You understood fear once long ago, but you've forgotten what it means. Someone who's forgotten fear, forgotten how to hide. Fear is useful that way.
How do you know? The mask.
They want to put a collar back on my neck. You must kill him.
It would send a message.
For one thing, he may have valuable information.
There's no more valuable information because I questioned him.
Born free.
Why should he want to bring back slavery? What did it do for him?
Great family is afraid to do a thing.
I'm the head of a great family.
We do not know what this man did. Give him a trial, at least. You are better than those who would depose you.
Things maybe are different there, I hope. In Marine, before Daenerys Stormborn, they own us. They teach me what they are. All they understand is blood.
Thank you all for your counsel.
Your Grace, a word, please.
Left her.
About the Mad King.
The Mad King.
I served in his King's Guard. I was at his side from the first. Your enemies did not lie.
No.
Go on.
He lost his mind.
When the people rose in revolt against him, your father set their towns and castles aflame. He murdered sons in front of their fathers. And his efforts to stamp out dissent led to a rebellion that killed every Targaryen except 2.
You and your brother.
But the Mad King gave his enemies the justice, and each time it made him feel powerful until the very end.
Do you think she could be crazy at the end of her life? Or something like that?
There's a bug.
Yes, best be careful.
Did I misrepresent my intention? What else is there for me to do inside this f***ing box?
Cersei has offered a lordship to the man who brings...
Well, I suppose a box is as good a place for me. The road to Volant said we were going to Marine. What's in Volant?
I told you. A ruler.
Everywhere has already got a ruler.
You were quite good, you know, at ruling.
Yeah?
During your brief tenure as Hand. A man of talent.
Managed to kill a lot of people.
But you showed great promise in other areas as well.
I fully agree with you. He's a really talented person.
They wanted me to leave King's Landing. I wouldn't go, because I liked it, even as a servant.
And they will never follow us. They find us repulsive.
She also served his father, if I right understood the situation, right?
No matter what we do, people like you and me are never really satisfied inside the box.
Let's go for a walk.
No.
Not him.
Are you trying to deceive your queen?
No, to dissuade the other hunters.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Grace.
I would take it, if you don't mind.
You heard the man. Over there.
You're the hand of the king.
No. Clearly, it would not be appropriate for a woman. I'm merely advising my son until he comes of age and chooses a hand.
I would be willing to serve provisionally as the...
But I don't imagine you'll have the time.
I love his reaction.
The king has appointed you Master of Coin. Wisdom in financial matters unparalleled. To have you represent the crown's interests.
Grand Maester has served as the king's hand.
The king has named Qyburn the new Master of Whispers.
Oh.
Grace, him? Embarrassment to the Citadel?
Oh, come on.
Qualifications can he possibly have for this post?
That's far more than the eunuch ever had. Far more than many ever have. In light of your position as commander of the Lannister army, serve as his Master of War. No man living better deserves the title.
I would like to hear it from the king himself. He should be here.
On this occasion, in his capacity as ruler, he's asked me to speak.
Oh, come on, she's lying.
I returned to the capital to pay my respects to my brother. I did not return to the capital to serve as your puppet, sending your own brother away so he won't
My
be
brother
present.
has left the diplomatic mission.
What mission?
It is not your concern as
It's not
Master
your
of War.
business.
I do not recognize your authority to dictate. You are the Queen Mother, nothing more.
Okay.
You would abandon your
Know your
king in
place.
his time of need.
If he wants to send for me, I will be waiting for him at Casterly Rock.
Actually, it was a good idea to leave this room.
You know this one?
Snake.
It's an S. Right.
Did you know that the youngest Lord Commander in history was elected at the age of 10?
I know S.
I taught Sir Davos and old people are terrible at learning new things.
The more time that you spend practicing, the faster you'll be able to read.
Ostrich Stark have a lot to talk about.
Come on, I'll be good. Keep going, girls.
When you learned how to read.
3.
3?
Wow, 3 years?
Old Maester Crescent did. I had a lot of time to practice.
What do you call it in the South?
Grayscale.
But 2 of my sisters had it. They both died. How did they cure you?
I don't remember. A lot of
Oh,
people came
wow.
and tried, I think. Whatever they did, it went away. What happened to your sisters?
None of us were allowed to go near them, but we heard them.
They died because of your father, right? They were crying.
Did you ever see them?
Only once at the end. They acted like animals. Father had to drag them out to the woods on a rope.
What did you do with them in the woods?
You just left them in the forest, right?
Mother.
Leave us. You need to stay away from that girl. She's a wildling.
She's nice. I'm teaching her how to read.
He executed their king for treason. You have no idea what people will do. All your books and you still don't know.
I ordered Mance Rayder burnt at the stake. You showed mercy to Mance Rayder. Perhaps you should ask Sir Davos how much mercy I show to lawbreaker.
With respect, Your Grace, the free folk will never follow you. You're the man who burned their king alive.
You?
Follow him.
No. Do you know this wretched girl, Lyanna Mormont?
The Lord Commander's niece.
Lady of Bear Island. I asked her to commit her house to my cause. That's her response.
Bear Island knows no king but the king in the north.
whose name is Stark. Apologize, Your Grace.
My brother Robert went on often and loudly about how difficult it was to control them, even with your father's help.
Tonight, the Night's Watch elects a new Lord Commander. Sir Alistair Thorne is going to win. He thinks you're a traitor.
Bravery made him look weak. I don't punish men for bravery.
I don't doubt it, Your Grace.
I love the way how they're talking each other, guys.
You can give me the North.
I can't. Even if I wanted to, I'm a bastard.
Kneel before me. Pledge me your service and you'll rise again as John Stark.
Seriously? John Stark?
We'll make you a Stark with the stroke of a pen.
It's the first thing I ever remember wanting. A daydream that my father would ask the king.
I couldn't be happier for you. You'd be Lord of Winterfell.
I swore a vow to the Night's Watch.
Ah,
What sort of Lord of Winterfell would I be?
he takes his word.
I think we were serving venison stew.
Does anyone wish to speak before we cast our token? Lord Commander of the Night's Watch.
998.
Sir Alistair Thorne is not just a knight. He was acting commander when the wall came under attack
could
and led
be
us to
a
victory
leader.
against the wildlings. Been a defender of the watch and the wall almost all of his life. He's the only true choice.
They all agree with that.
Sir Dennis
Do you have
Mallister
another
joined the
option?
Watchers aboard. Through 10 winters he served. He kept the wildlings away.
He looks like 100 years old.
We will begin the
Aw,
voting.
come on.
Triangular tokens.
His friend, come on, tell him.
The square tokens for Sir Dennis Mallister.
Mr. Raymond.
Yes, I was waiting for that.
Another wildling lover, just like his friend Jon Snow.
Oh, come on, shut up.
Brothers Flint knows her quite well. They cowered together in the larder during the battle for the wall.
No, yes, it's true. I do remember this moment.
And Lord Janus. I found him there after the battle was over.
He likes this story.
Jon Snow was leading. Sir Alistair fought bravely, it is true. When he was wounded, it was Jon who saved her. He killed the Magna of the Fens. No, when it almost certainly meant his own death. He led the mission to avenge Lord Commander Mormont. Mormont himself chose Jon to be his steward. And now we've all seen it too. But he's the commander we turned to when the night was darkest.
Yes, it was a good speech. I love it. Yes, I fully agree with you, buddy.
Can't argue with any of that. But who does Jon Snow want to command? Night's
What do you
Watch or the Wildling? He loved a wildling girl. Spoke with Mance Rayder many times. If Stannis' army hadn't come along. Put the king beyond the wall. You want to choose a man who has fought the wildlings all his life.
He's a kind person. That's it. Your turn now. Tell them something. Tell him.
It is time.
You know my choice, guys. Look.
Appears to be a tie, Master.
He made the choice. He made this choice. Jon Snow, I didn't expect, honestly. No way. He made the choice. And he was waiting for this moment all along. Yay, baby. You know, I'm glad to know that. Ew.
What have you got there? I said.
Turn around. Turn around.
Worth 100 pigeons, a sword like that?
Nothing's worth anything to dead men.
Oh my gosh, this man is following her. They know who's this man, right? Why
Who
only
are
now?
you? Why were they scared of you?
You lost this.
Ooh, how did he get it back? No!
You said
What
there was
did
no
you
Jack and
do?
Hagar here.
A man is not Jack and Hagar.
Who the hell are you?
No one. And that is who a girl must become.
Is it magic, right? She found him. Oh, I completely forgot that he can change the faces. I guess he's quite happy to see her back. She's trying.
Why?
Why?
Ashay, Misa.
You shouldn't do that.
Evilskaya yazdang mulilash. Iwi
She
wando
didn't
shelish
tell it.
filma.
Ilvazgatori iles.
Prisha shisha ochni eskore shish.
Aixar hiziluisias hostau.
Spalni wash pa proke shil shashinashwa ahad. Eska togo nodo majidashwa ye. Ni ekel kurong ni azanja yame. Kwayang ye ashkish ka cheta shefiwat. Pro rushish pa tresh espa yazdang yau tujeva wapa filma. Kio tashtol?
Glaison aochanis hostaur.
Kaya fitril.
Vitris.
Mm-hmm.
Sirion Dros.
What are you gonna do now? They need audience. They need to explain the rules. It looks like they don't know the rules. They don't know what's going on over there. Jeez.
I keep telling her to do to you.
Kiviso dari drivi melux vestretan, inot dranjedat. Jahe danje mejere otolion, zagon kostos tau.
Okay. I guess they're gonna punish him right now in front of all of these people.
Merino pastie derene jumbi, bisa vala zirio sentas, ilonarion morchon is.
Maybe something else? 25 years? In the jail? Aww. Maybe before you could explain what's going on out there. Maybe you could explain the situation. Listen to them. Wait for her signal. Please wait. They're all begging you. They all are begging you. Oh, she will do that now. She did it. Oh, now you see the reaction. They're like snakes. She made wrong choice. I'm gonna give it to them. She's losing control. I told you guys. I think at the end she can't take it.
You all got tonight.
Leave me.
Oh. Where is your guardian / lover? Oh. Your dragon is back. The dragon is back.
Dragon.
He doesn't know about his brothers. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't feel like he's trusting. He doesn't want to be with you anymore. He understood. I guess he realized what's happened. Do not the brothers won't stay here anymore. It's like her fortune is going away after this moment, you know? Something like they can feel her inner world, the feelings, what she's experiencing now. I don't know, it's just my own opinion about the dragons and all of these people, you know. Such a tough situation. Okay, guys, let's see. Before she was one of my favorites. For now, I'm not sure anymore. Okay, so let's see. Now I really like Jon Snow. And I just really curious. I want to see what's gonna be next. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching this part with me. I'm more than grateful for all of your comments, for your like, of course, for your subscription. If you want to get more, always welcome. Let's get closer. Get my Patreon page. For now, I'm hugging you, I'm kissing you. See you next video. Bye.